alternative for the front range.
You gotta open up his eyes to the music.
94.3 The X.
Psychic Marla Mitchell is in the studio. How's it going, Marla?
Good morning. It's going good.
Good morning.
Yes.
Oh God, I look awful this morning, but that's okay.
Your hair looks good. You're having a good hair day.
Well, it's a little fuzzy. And I never put hairspray in, so that's my problem. If you want to see my fuzzy hair, we're doing a Facebook Live video right now. Marla, say hello.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. So we're doing this Facebook Live video is obviously on our Facebook page, 94.3 The X. And what we always do to kind of kick off the morning is talk about numerology and what personal year you're in if today is your birthday. Today is a really interesting personal year.
It's a good one. July 20th is your birthday. Happy birthday. You are a Cancer, almost a Leo, kind of on the cusp there. And your personal year is a 9. So you are at the end of your 9-year cycle in numerology. It runs from 1 to 9 and back to 1 again. So in a 9-year, you want to release whatever, it doesn't serve a purpose in your life anymore. And the more you release, the more you get back next year in your 1. So you release mentally, emotionally, physically, things that are just not serving your highest good.
Yeah.
And if it's clutter, like physical things, like tangible things in your house, you let that go. If it's a relationship that just really, it's just not good,
just not
let
working.
it go. If it's a job that you're in a rut with, change the job or leave the job. So this is your year to make really important changes, and you will see the results next year, like 10 to 100-fold, depending on how much you let go.
Yeah.
But it can be hard.
Yeah, it is hard. I just went through a 9 personal year last year. Now I'm in a 1, but
and you had changes.
So many changes.
Yeah.
Job change, which was really difficult.
You moved too.
I moved, and it's
good. It's freeing, but it's difficult when you're going through it, and it's sometimes scary.
Yeah, it is. But you just have to let things go.
You're doing it for your own good, just like you tell your child, you're doing this for your own good.
Yes. 1-800-595-2943 if you'd like to talk to Psychic Marla Mitchell. If you want to know what personal year you are in, numerology-wise, then she'll be able to help you out with that, tell you what that means. And if you don't know what you want to ask, but you want to ask her something, because you want to talk to a psychic, and Marla is legit, just call and ask for a cold reading. She's laughing. You know it's true. You know you're legit, Marla.
I have been doing this 16 years, and I am not the turban wearing, you're not
the
person.
The
no.
fraud, weird.
I'm
whatever.
I try to be as honest and upfront as I can be, and I do not leave anybody in fear. If I tell you something that feels to be change and scary, I also give you options or choices or things like that.
Good.
Homework, things you can do, mantras you can say, prayers you can do to help you through this difficult time.
Yeah, well, because, a lot of the time I think we rely on other people to either give us advice or, they might call a psychic just wanting to know what's going to happen, but then they don't do the personal work that's required in order to have the best life possible.
Exactly.
So,
and I may tell you exactly what you already know in your heart, but that's good because then I'm validating your intuition.
Yeah.
And so then you learn to trust yourself, and you don't have to call me anymore. Sorry, but there goes my business.
Well,
but that's my goal.
Being honest,
is to teach people how to trust their own intuition, their own gut instinct. And then when you trust that more, you don't need anyone else. You can just trust your own self and listen to that advice that you get from yourself and not try to please everybody.
Right.
Which is what most of us do. We people please.
Yeah, totally.
If you learn to do what feels right in your heart, let your heart direct your mind, then you are on the right path and you make better decisions and you feel better about your life. You have less stress. It's good.
Good. Psychic Marla Mitchell in the studio, 1-800-595-2943. Or if you'd like to comment on our Facebook Live video, which I'm going to wrap up here in just a second, you can do so because I know you can't not everyone can make it to the phone, and that's
Right.
okay.
They're at work.
Yeah, they're at work, and that's totally fine. Or shoot us a private Facebook message. That's an option as well. 94.3 The X on Facebook. And we're going to take some calls. Whoops. There we go. Set that down. Oh, my goodness. It is all 3 lines are full, so let's get to it. 94.3 The X, who's this?
This is Michelle.
Hey, Michelle, what's your question for Marla?
I just had a birthday 2 days ago on Monday.
Happy birthday.
And thank you. And I'm curious about my love life relationships.
Okay, let's look at love life and relationships and just see how they're going. Are you in a current one, personal relationship? Just with
I
a
just
yes
got
or no?
out of-
Okay.
No.
You just got out of one. Okay. So usually when I ask a question back to you, this is for you and everyone listening, I prefer like yes or no, just very short answers if you can. That way when I give you a response, it's more valid. That way you don't feed me with information. So yeah, you just got out of one. Okay. I show that you are working on self-love, self-esteem. The more you use this time, so you just got out of a relationship, and the more you use this time for yourself to heal, to process, to look through your ownership of the relationship and why it didn't work or what happened. Don't blame yourself. Just say, oh, that's something interesting. You know, just kind of look at that and see that's a pattern I always repeat. Or this is the type of person I always draw in. I wonder why. And then look at what you could be learning from this about yourself. You don't have to do all this research and stuff, but it is good to kind of do a little check in with yourself and just see what the pattern is, if you can find it, and then recognize that in yourself, and then, you know, work with yourself so that when you meet someone new, which you will, you have some new love coming, that you don't repeat it in the same way. Do it different. Whatever your next relationship is, do it different, and you'll have a different outcome. You have the Fool above, which is the card of just starting over, wiser, letting go of the naivete or the innocence, because, you know, the more relationships you're in, the more you learn and grow. You're asking to be very, very strong, so there's a lot of stuff that you definitely are learning here. There is a lot on your plate at this time, too, not just with relationships, but just with in general. There's things going on that are kind of burdensome or heavy for you, and there is a new opportunity presenting itself in love. This next one could be a biggie. So let me look at a timeline for you. And you said your name was Michelle?
Yes.
Correct? Okay. Well, I see some dating actually as early as fall, if not even now. But I really don't feel like kicking in to be serious. And this is fairly soon, like first part of the year. So I feel a lot of in and out of love. And it could be dating someone and then either pulling back or taking it slow, or just dating several people and then kind of honing in on which one works best. But I do feel like a year from now, you could be in another serious relationship. So really do the work. This is the time now for you to learn a lot about yourself. Since I see a lot of relationship opportunity coming, you're learning a lot about yourself and your behavior in relationships. But it does look good. And the one that I see, the final one, like a year from now, looks like it could lead to a marriage or a committed relationship, that kind of thing. It looks good.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Michelle.
Okay.
Thank you. It's 94.3 The X, and we had some other people calling us. If that was you, call us back, 1-800-595-2943. In the meantime, we'll take a quick commercial break. Chuckled a little bit ago because I saw our video on the Facebook page, 94.3 The X, the live video we just did.
Yeah.
It's sideways.
How'd that happen?
So I don't know, just iPad problems. Like the live videos don't work on my phone, so I use my iPad
Right.
because it's not choppy and you can actually understand what we're saying. But this time,
Well, I feel kind of sideways today, so that makes sense.
just
Cool.
a- just
there
a
we go. So
sideways.
everyone just turn your head.
or
Or turn your computer, your phone, and there you go, and you'll see us.
Yes.
The Front Range is home for new music discovery. 94.3 The X.
John, what's your question for Marla?
Actually, I was kind of looking for a cold reading.
Okay.
Perfect. Let's do a cold reading. All right. Let's see what we get. All right. So as you know, my cards have astrology. And just with a yes or no, are you a Virgo?
No.
And that is the only one I pull that has astrology. So that's fine. So right off the bat, the Virgo card came up. And what the Virgo card represents, it stands for the Hermit. And it's about a person who needs alone time, a person who needs to get more clarity, gather their thoughts, meditate, be alone in nature. They're saying that it would behoove you, it would be a good idea if you took some time now to, like, right this minute, no, sometime in the next, week or two or a month, to just get some more time to yourself. It's actually needed or necessary for your spiritual growth. Does this make sense?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Are you alone too much? Is that what you're saying? Or
I would say that it's almost the opposite of that. Too much alone time.
too much alone time. Interesting. Well, it depends on what you do with your alone time. It sounds like you're driving. So if you're always off driving, you could be daydreaming, which a lot of us do when we drive. Mm-hmm. But it's like, make sure that your alone time is productive, or that you're using it in a way that isn't just spent on daydreaming or worrying or, ahead into the future or back into the past. So make your alone time productive, okay?
Okay.
You do have some good ideas floating around in that head of yours. There's some things coming in. Ace of Wands means new concepts, new things flourishing for you. You are starting over. There's the Fool card again, which shows a new beginning coming in for you. I also show a new job opportunity. So part of this alone time is like thinking about what works for you, what doesn't, maybe coming up with your bullet list of what you're looking for in a new job. But you do have a new job opportunity presenting itself to you. Let me look at the timeline. Oh, I just noticed the pregnancy card came up. So within 9 months or less, you have a new job coming in, I would say before the holidays. So anytime, I really like October and early November for you for new job. Why are you laughing?
I'm an entrepreneur, so I'm always thinking of new ideas for my business that I actually just started, and things are changing. So it really does make a lot of sense. And I'm an October guy.
You are an October guy, okay.
And I love October, November. They're my favorite months.
Well, there you go. So sometimes, it isn't a coincidence when we have favorite months or favorite seasons. We tend to have things happen to us. People tell me all the time, things always happen to me in the spring. Things always happen around my birthday. Things always happen. And so for you, it's October, November, and I'm glad it validates for you what you already knew, that those were your lucky months. And so congratulations, you have new opportunities. If you're an entrepreneur like myself, then you have maybe new clients or new projects or something you're adding to your business that will show itself and manifest in that time frame. But it looks really, really good. Don't be hard on yourself. I get a tendency to be too judgmental for you. You just kind of hard on yourself. He's laughing again. Okay, so let that go. And just go easy. Just pretend like, when you want to beat yourself up, pretend like you're talking to your best friend, and you wouldn't treat your best friend that way, or your child. So treat yourself with kid gloves. Give yourself a break. You're doing good because you got some good stuff coming. Okay?
Cool.
Thanks, Sean, and keep laughing.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a good one. It's 94.3 The X psychic Marla Mitchell in the studio at 1-800-595-2943. And on our Facebook page, 94.3 The X, got a comment on our live video from Katie. She's wanting to know about her father, Billy. He's been recently diagnosed with a traumatic brain injury causing dementia. She and her mom have a feeling there's more to the story, though. She's wondering, how bad is his health really?
Okay. This is about Billy. Okay.
Yes.
So, all right, let's just kind of flip some cards. Ooh, I got that Virgo card again. And I got Libra, and I got Scorpio. I got all kinds of cards. When you pull this many majors, it really is significant. There's another major. So I am validating, yes, that there is more to the story here.
And his birthday, she says, is September 24th. So that makes him a Libra?
He's a Libra. He's on the cusp of Libra, Virgo. And those are the first two cards I pull is Libra, Virgo. So interesting. Letting go of expectations. There's some of that. Can't control it. Okay, let me just look at him. It's Billy, and her name again was?
Was Katie.
Katie. Okay. I feel I feel confusion. Like you said, dementia. I feel confusion. I also feel feeling lost as part of it. I also feel there's something. Does he have? She's not live, but if she wants to reply to this, I feel like there's some heart issues or cardiovascular issues, and I also feel he's not. He's all of us are on the road to death, okay? From the moment we're born, we're already heading towards the death's door. But I don't feel it anytime soon. I just feel that there's a lot of issues coming up where he needs to, it's like, as much as he's able, take better care of himself. And I hear the word slow down. Slow down. Enjoy life for however much you have left, and same for those of you who are loved ones of him. Appreciate every little nuance, every little thing about him. Try not to get irritated with his memory issues and his confusion. But it really is. I think he has still plenty of time. I just feel like he's slowing down. If not, he needs to slow down and then appreciate all the memories you could still make with him. It just feels like one of those times where this can bring the family closer. Okay. And take it that way as a blessing, not as a bad thing. Right. Yeah. Which is hard because that happened with my dad, Parkinson's. It brought the family closer.
Yeah. And that's the bright side of things. I know it can be difficult when a loved one has a health issue like that, and
But it can, if you see the bright side, it can bring the family closer. People who are estranged from the family get a chance to come back in and join and help with the care. But it can be a good thing if you look at it that way. So I'm trying to change the perspective from fear to a blessing, to see that this is a chance for you all to just tell each other how much you love each other. Yeah, because life is short.
Don't want to creep you out or anything. But we're feeling the vibe right now.
You gonna listen to all that new rock alternative?
And I think you like us.
You wanna split it?
94.3 The X. Front Range Alternative.
We did this maybe a month or two ago where we did politicians and their spirit animals because she's really hot in the news right now. Oh, I guess we could do a couple. First one that came to the top of my head was Melania Trump. What is her spirit animal?
Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting woman she is. It's weird. I'm seeing, what is that? It's a bird. It's white. Let's see what else it's got its wings flapping. I'm going to say it's a goose.
A little white goose.
She's got a goose, and it's a mad goose.
Oh.
You know how around here the Canadian geese, if you go near their ducklings or their goslings,
crazy.
They're
psycho.
This is a goose that is very, very mad, and it's not Canadian, but it's white,
right?
And it's flapping its wings at me.
It's like one of those British geese.
Yeah. So I would say she's got a temper. Sounds like her. It just feels like because this goose is very, very
well. I would
agitated.
imagine she's probably flustered from
probably
the other
agitated
night
her husband. So.
Well, yeah, probably that too. But just with the whole plagiarism thing, did you hear about that?
No, I don't watch the news much.
I guess she plagiarized Michelle Obama's speech from
Shame on
2008. Her. Yeah. So she's getting a lot of flack for that.
There
so I would imagine
you go,
maybe
goose.
Maybe that's what the agitated goose
yes
is. What is Michelle Obama's spirit animal?
Michelle Obama has it's what is that? It looks like a really cute little it's a little tiny spider monkey. I love that. They have they're little, like those little baby one. They're full grown, but they're little tiny spider monkeys, and it's got the little stripe.
Is it wearing a diaper?
No, it's in the wild.
I love monkeys wearing diapers.
She's got a little, and that's why you dress up your dogs.
Yeah, exactly.
She's got a spider monkey. It's really cute.
Oh, adorable.
Yeah, it's very cute.
Cute. 1-800-595-2943. Psychic Marla Mitchell on 94.3 The X. If you want to find out what your spirit animal is, hopefully it's not an angry goose.
Not a goose. Give us a call.
Yeah. 1-800-595-2943 or on Facebook 94.3 The X. we were talking last week about your Drum Journey workshop.
Yes.
Are there still spots available?
There's still 4 spaces left in the one for
Okay.
August 4th.
All right.
And you can bring a friend like Molly did. She brought her mom. And
It was a really awesome experience.
it's really cool what we do, even if you've never been to anything like this. We start with meditation. I give you some little tips and tricks just to help you learn how to just kind of sit, even if it's for a couple minutes, or focus. And then we do an angel talk to your loved ones meditation, where you get to tune in on your own in a meditation, and you get to bring in someone who's on the other side, and you get to see them or talk to them or feel their love again. And it's everyone gets somebody.
Yeah. It's
Even
really
if
cool.
it's a grandmother or a pet. But it's a very cool meditation. And then from there we go into the drum healing, where you're lying on a floor and you're all cuddly with your pillow and your blanket. And I beat this drum very rapidly for
is very
up to
rapid.
30 minutes. And it can be annoying the first 2 minutes, but then it puts you in a trance. And you get to go back and you get to heal something from your past.
Yeah.
You get to revisit it from a different angle, so that you don't experience the same pain, but you can confront or talk to or understand the people or person who offended you or did something. And then you can forgive, because forgiveness is for yourself, and then let that go. And then the last part is I do psychic medium. So we,
See
everyone
who's in
sits
the
back
room.
up and we all see who's in the room. And I just kind of say, oh, there's someone over here and there's someone over there and there's a dog over here. And everyone starts going, me, me, me. And,
Yeah.
and it's fun. And it's a
It
couple
is.
hours, Thursday, August 4th, 7 to 9. And it's $60.
All right.
And you can call me on 970-223-3457 to register, or go to my webpage and you'll get my number there too, and email me. Yeah.
Cool.
It's fun.
MarlaMitchell.com.
Yeah.
That's a really, I mean, it was the first and only workshop of yours that I've been to, but it was awesome.
I'm
and
glad
it was,
you liked it.
And it was healing. And my mom would definitely say the same thing, especially with the meditation where we visited loved ones. That was really cool because her sister passed away years ago. It was before I was even born.
Yeah.
So I've never met her, but she came to my mom, and they spent time together in that
Little
short
time.
little time, and because she hasn't really felt her presence around, and
Yeah.
it's kind of
And
sad for her.
sometimes you wonder, when your loved one's gone and you may feel them for a while, then you don't feel them for a while. You kind of wonder, well, are they still there? And do they know what I'm doing? Do they know I love them? And and a lot of times grief can block it, stress, all kinds of things that can block the channel, so that you may not feel them anymore. But they're there. They're still there. And if you ask them to come, like you guys did to the session, they came.
Yeah.
So it's very cool. And like I said, everyone, that's taken the workshop or other workshops, I tend to do this meditation a lot. And people have done it more than once. And sometimes they'll get the same person or they'll get different people. So it just depends on what you're wanting.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
Very cool.
if you've already taken this workshop, you can take it again.
Take it again, yeah.
It's fun.
MarlaMitchell.com. Someone's calling us, Psychic Marla Mitchell in the studio, 1-800-595-2943. 94.3 The X. Who's this?
Hi, this is Jessica.
Hey, Jessica. What's your question for Marla?
I have I just had a birthday July 14th, but I see just all around me so much change is happening. Work, personal life, friends, and normally I'm scared about a lot of change, but I don't know, it just seems like so much is going on. And
Kind of natural. Well, I will agree there is a lot of change going on for a lot of people. You are not the only one. We are in a universal shift right now, meaning the vibration of the universe, of the planets, everything is kind of raising up to a higher level. And it can feel very uncomfortable to a lot of us who have been here longer. Say children, though, they're already at a higher vibration. So this is easy for them. They adjust to this and fit. But for us, it changes our relationships, our jobs, our health, the way, everything, the way we respond to other people. So yeah, there are things shifting. I did flip some cards for you. And also based on your birthday, you are in a numerology year 3, which is your year of creativity and social fun and parties. And it's just like, bring in what you want, let go of things that don't serve, and then have fun with what really does serve your purpose or make you happy. This is your year to be happy. You do pull a card of needing some quiet time. The world is changing. I got the World card, which means, your world is being rocked right now all around you. Even if it's not about you, it may affect you. And I get nurture. Nurture. So you need to really take care of yourself now. There is some drama coming in. You know what that drama is? It's coming in.
Well, I just felt it. It happened a couple of weeks ago, and I think it's a little bit still going on. So
it's still coming. When I look at this is the card out in the future, and it shows drama coming, but you're going to be okay with it. You cannot control it. So it's obviously somebody else's drama. And you get to choose if you want how involved you want to be in it. But if it were me, I wouldn't get involved. I would just say, wow, that's, be supportive, but just say, wow, how are you going to handle that? Or what's your decision? Or, give them some choices but let them figure it out. This is not about you fixing their problem. What we tend to do as humans is we like to rescue, especially our children. We like to rescue and fix things. And if our kids are older, 18 or older, we need to let them figure this out for themselves, because they'll never learn the skills if we do it for them all the time. You understand? So whoever this is that the drama is about, let them figure it out, offer support, be supportive, offer them, if they want advice, give advice, but don't step in and do it. You're learning a lot about yourself this year. This is your year of self-love, and you have a very strong intuition. I don't know if you know that, but you do.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So it looks good. Just be okay with change, roll with the punches, stay in the moment. Bring yourself back to the moment as many times as you can during the day, and just really focus on one thing at a time. But stay away from the drama.
Do you know maybe when this drama, or can you tell?
Yeah, when it's going to hit. There's a little bit now, but then it kind of subsides, and then it gets more pronounced around the holidays.
Oh boy,
which is kind of normal, but this feels to be heavy. Like it can be depressing. So, and then it seems to lift like February. So I would say maybe late October. So between late October and early February, there's some stuff that's going to hit, and it may be the same person, where they're going through something now, and then it kind of goes away, and then it comes back again even stronger. So and it feels male. I don't know why, but I'm feeling male, or a female with strong male energy in her. And it could be more than one person. I could be wrong, but just stay out of it. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I think I have a feeling. But
you have an idea who it is? Okay.
I do.
Okay. Well, send them my way. Okay. That's my job to talk to them, not yours to fix them. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you. It's 94.3 The X. Who's this?
Yeah, this is Mark.
Hey, Mark. What's your question for Marla?
Well, I know Marla. She helped me out this summer. I just wanted to
Hi, Mark.
call and thank her. Hey, Marla.
How are you doing?
Hey, I'm good. I'm actually moving tomorrow. So,
Wow.
Congratulations. So you found a place.
yeah, found a place.
Good.
Everything went smooth. So it all worked out.
Good. And we knew it would, didn't we?
Well, you knew it would.
Okay, I knew it would. Good. Well, I'm glad you called.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank you, Marla. It really helped me out this summer.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. And I do readings over the phone just like I do on the radio. So if you get down the road, if you get in a bind, give me a call, because I work all over the world. People call me. So, yeah.
All right, I got your card.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
Bye-bye.
It's 94.3 The X, and it's always nice to hear that validation. People calling in, and we've had that before where people have called in here. I don't know if I'm assuming Mark saw you off the air.
He heard me on the air first, and I think he called in once or twice, and then he came to see me a couple times. and I helped him with some issues and some decisions, and and he made the right choices.
That's wonderful.
Off he goes.
And we've had several other instances where people have called in and they're like, "Well, I called about 3 months ago, and I just wanted to let you know this all happened."
How do you do that?
Yeah. Well, I was going to say it's magic. It's not magic. It's just you have this gift, and it's really helping people out.
I might as well share it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, I get a lot of people. Actually, I think I can say this on the air. I had Pisces Todd come last night.
Oh.
I'm not going to say anything about his session, but it was good.
Good.
It was good. And he also said, "I don't know how you do that." I'm going, "I don't know either." So most of you who have been listening for months, you know that Pisces Todd was quite, a regular caller early on.
He was,
And then his job changed, like I said.
Yeah.
And then he wasn't near the phone as much, and so he came in person. So
I wondered where he was.
his job changed. Well, I told him it would, and it did. But it took him away from our radio show. He couldn't call in.
Right.
So he said, "Well, I'll come see you."
Well, I'm glad he was able to come in, see you, and get some help.
He did.
Alternative for the Front Range.
You gotta open up his eyes to the music.
94.3 The
We
X.
have some Facebook messages we'll get to now. This one's from Catherine. She's just wondering about her health. She's been having some issues and wanted to know if there's anything that's being overlooked. Her birthday is March 3rd.
Health. Okay, March 3rd. That makes her a little Pisces. We love our Pisces,
We
don't
do
we?
love our
Yes.
Pisces.
There's a lot of them that call, and they're uber sensitive. Okay, wow. So I pull 2 health cards right off the bat. One of them is pregnancy, but I know you're not pregnant. So, well, I hope you're not. Let's see.
That'd be an interesting health issue to be overlooked.
Okay, so, but to me, when you pull the pregnancy card, and we're not talking about pregnancy, it means 9 months or less. So there are things going on with your health now, because I pull the card of, which it says failure at the top, but what that means is there's something failing you. Your body is failing you, or you're having health issues, which you said. And then the pregnancy crossing it, a birth is always positive. So you will figure this out within 9 months or less. You will come to a realization. You'll find the right exercise, diet, medicine if you need that, or holistic care, whether it's chiropractic, energy work, acupuncture. You are on the mend. Just don't, when you're sick, when your body hurts, and I am familiar with this, try not to focus on what isn't working. Try not to focus on the pain as much as what is working and what you can do. Try little things to try to help it get better. And I do see you improving better and better and better, because I show swiftness and abundance all around the pregnancy card. So you are working through this. Is there something they're missing? Or let me look at you for just a second, Catherine. Feels like there's something that the doctor may not, or I'm talking about your intuition. So sometimes the doctor doesn't catch things, and we just kind of know, well, you know what? I think it's this food or this vitamin or this whatever that will really help me or hurt me. So trust your intuition. If you think you need to add something or take something off your plate, then do that. If it's drastic, definitely check with your doctor, because you don't want to do something that is going to, harm you. Right. But I do feel you're going to mend. You're going to figure this out. You know yourself better than anybody. I show a rebirth, like a cocoon to a butterfly, and a whole new beginning. If I had to say by when, it feels like by fall you feel stronger, and then it feels like by the holidays I feel almost back to new. And it could be just a new you or a new normal. I don't know what your diagnosis is, if this is a lifelong issue or a chronic pain, but it does show that there is an improvement and that you feel much better within 9 months or less, or by the end of the year. Okay?
All right. That's for Catherine on Facebook. Zach wants to know what his spirit animal is.
Zach, anything, does he give his sign or anything? I don't need it, but I'm just curious.
He says that, he's a Cancer, July 4th.
Oh, because I was getting
birthday.
A cat. Let me see. It's a cat. What kind of cat? Hold on. Interesting. It's a bobcat. So it's the word cat. I'm going, well, it's not a cat, but it's the word cat. It's bobcat.
Okay.
It's a little bobcat. Yeah.
Cool. That's for Zach on our Facebook page, 94.3DX. He sent us a private Facebook message and another private Facebook message. This is from Sarah. She says that she called in around January to ask what things were looking like for her business expansion that she's been planning. And she says, you had good news for me. She's been hitting wall after wall lately and hasn't been able to make much progress besides cutting out her business partner. I think I remember this call.
Yeah, I think I do too.
Yeah, so
she got rid of the partner.
She says, this week I had to think what is she said, sorry, I'm just now reading this. This week, I think this was actually last week, she said, I had what I think is a very good opportunity drop in my lap in regards to expansion, and I'm wondering if this is the right opportunity. I've been burning myself out on all these other things, and I want to know if this seems like something I can focus my energy on.
Okay. So she's wanting to know if she's made the right choice. Is that it?
Yeah, she has an opportunity that dropped in her lap, and she's
Wheel of
wondering
Fortune.
if it's good.
Say so. Wheel of Fortune. She's going to have to let go of something to enjoy the Wheel of Fortune.
Okay.
So face her fears. Transformation coming in. Wheel of Fortune is the Jupiter luck card. Leap of faith. She's going to have to trust herself. Ace of Pentacles is new beginnings. I would say absolutely. Got Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Magician, Leap of faith.
Wow.
Girl, go for it.
Wow.
Go for it. I say yes. But you have to let go of something, whether it's just fear or other things. If there's too much on your plate, you have to let go of something, release the old to enjoy the new. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And she also added, whenever she has a bad day, she always sees elk cross her path, and she's wondering what the significance is. I looked up elk spirit animal because I always do this when I notice weird things happen with like weird animals. Like I might see a bat fly over me, and I'm like,
yeah,
sometimes it's just a bat flying over me, but other times I'm like, no, I think that was a message. So I always look it up. So I looked up elk, and this website, spirit-animals.com, says if an elk comes into your life, it signifies you're entering a time of plenty. Everything you need, you will get. And I guess for Sarah, I would just say Google elk.
Google
spirit
elk and
animal.
see when you read the meaning, what resonates with you.
Yeah.
Because you pick up on certain things. Other people might pick up on other words in there that mean more to them. But yeah,
definitely.
That happens. People come in and say, oh, I see this, or I see this number.
Mm-hmm.
One girl, I forgot what the number was. I think it was 142. She came in and she had it tattooed on her arm. She goes, I see this number all my life. I think it was 142. She had it really big tattooed on her arm.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, well, have you ever looked it up? She goes, no. I go, well, you need to look it up. I said, here's some websites to go to.
Yeah.
But is that important that she always saw that?
Yeah.
So,
that's funny.
It's cool.
Yeah. A number like that, I might still get it, but I always see 1107, and I've considered getting a tattoo of it. Because we all have those numbers that we see in our lives that just pop up, and they have a meaning. 1-800-595-2943. Psychic Marla Mitchell in the studio for just a few more minutes. 94.3 The X. Who's this?
Hi, this is Nick.
Hey Nick, what's your question for Marla?
I was wondering if she could tell me what my spirit animal is, and if she had any messages from loved ones or anything like that.
Okay. Right away, I saw a bear.
Bear.
So you have a bear. It's not a grizzly. It's a little black bear. Okay?
Well, I'm kind of a little guy.
So you can look up bear, and it sometimes gives choices: grizzly, black bear, polar bear. But this is a little black bear. And then let's see if there's anyone on the other side that is around you. Energy coming in. Someone older. It's weird. I don't want to say mother, but it's like the age of what your mother would be. Could be an aunt, could be a friend, but there's an older woman. It could be, unless you had a grandmother die at a fairly young age, 50, 60, something like that. I just feel an older woman than you that is there, and she has brown or light brown hair when she passed, and I just feel... That
would be my mother.
Your mother. Okay, what's her name?
Cindy.
Cindy. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. She didn't, it felt motherly, but she didn't. She's standing in the shadows, and I just feel like, I don't want to intrude. She feels very polite and not wanting to be the center of attention. She might have been that way in life, like more on the shy side, but I just feel her being very polite with me and not wanting to make a big deal or, anything over her. But she feels to be she's a gentle soul. And I do feel her... There's something very sweet about her smile, like it's kind of a shy smile when you see her. And it's, there is such a softening for you. Like you were and are, so in life, you were her rock. You were her stability, and you still are. She looks up to you. She looked up to you in life. You gave her such strength. Does this make sense?
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So that's all I'm getting right now. But she came through very quickly, like I said. But she's just a little scared. I don't think she's ever done this before. So yeah, it's she's there. So just trust, and you can if you ever dream about her, or if you sense her yourself. Our loved ones are always around us. We just sometimes don't feel them, but they never leave us or abandon us. They're there. Yeah. Thank you, Nick.
That's awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks. It's 94.3 The X, and real quick Facebook message. Well, first of all, I asked Sarah, does this help? Because she was listening, who had messaged us on Facebook. She says, yes, it does. I'm going to keep working at this. So it sounds like things are going good for her.
She needs to really stay positive. When we dwell on the past and the negative, it really hinders the amount of energy going into the new. Yeah. So you don't want to dwell on the past. You don't want to hold back any energy. So give it 100% that you got. The universe will match it. Trust, leap of faith, believe in yourself. And it really is, if you need signs along the way, like I used to do when I first started my business, I just said, okay, if this is for my highest good, give me something. My phone would ring right then. I'm like, oh my God. So just trust and ask for signs, and just keep putting one foot in front of the other.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Another Facebook message. This is from Diane. She's wanting to get a cold reading, and she says she is a Gemini.
Cold reading, little Gemini. Okay. Let's see what we get. World changing. We have an Aquarius. She's a Gemini. Ooh, I got the pregnancy card. All right. So she doesn't say if she wants to be pregnant. If she is, then she is.
Well, she mentions her boyfriend. She says, my boyfriend is a Pisces if you need that. But she said cold reading, so that's why I didn't bring him up.
Yeah, the pregnancy card's coming in the environment, which is a timing. So that means 9 months or less. I do feel, if I had to say, I feel like there's a burden that has been sitting on top of you, Diane, and it's going to be lifted soon, within 9 months or less, and you are growing. Now, what happens is we humans, we do not like challenges and obstacles and being told no and learning tough lessons. But when we go through stuff like that, it's because we're growing, right? It's not because we're being punished. We're not bad. We're innately good people, loving people. And when we have challenges happen, it's because it's our time to grow. So you are growing. You are being challenged. I got the tree of life, which shows tremendous growth for you. So whenever you have something happening, just kind of go, oh, goody, I'm growing. And then try to get through that. Detach from all drama. So this is about you working on you and not trying to help anybody else or fix anybody else. There is a new way of earning your living coming. You're going to change your job or change finances, something shifting for the positive, like I said, within 9 months or less. It does feel to be for you, but it could be for the boyfriend since you mentioned him in the reading. But I'm going to say for you right now, success is imminent, and it's going to be something that just comes out of the blue, kind of a shock. Like sometimes there's a job opening and you didn't think it was possible, and there it is. Or somebody says something and it falls in your lap. But you are in the midst of change. If I had to say how long this is going to go on, this is a lucky time for you. I know it's difficult, but it feels like it's going to end by January. So you could be in your new job by January, if not sooner. I do really like the early fall, September, that kind of thing. There's a big shift there, and then there's another shift right in November, and then another major shift in January. So you have like a leapfrog effect, 3 little jumps to get you, which can be obstacles, 3 little jumps to test your faith and see if you can get there. Hop, hop, hop. So hang in there, Diane, and know that you are learning right now, and just stay out of drama.
All right. Psychic Marla Mitchell, we've run out of time, but you'll be back on next Wednesday. And
I'll be back.
And you can ask her questions then. In the meantime, if people want to get in touch with you, what's your phone number and your website?
970-223-3457. And my website is marlamitchell.com.
The Front Range's home for new music discovery.